Poke your nose.
Okay, I should be live now.
Oh, on both of them?
Well, I'm live. That's one thing I need to check on. I'm gonna check.
You should be live on both as well.
I should be live on both at the same time.
I'm not getting anything on Rubbish and Rage yet.
I'm having a look on Twitch now as we speak.
Twitch is good.
Twitch is good, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Hang on.
Got them out on YouTube.
It's sending data for YouTube at the minute. That's weird. I'm live, but it's like, yeah, I'm not. I'm just testing, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking hell. Go down. Go down. Apparently, I'm not live. Oh, apparently, I am live on Twitch, but it's just not going through properly at the minute. YouTube, let's have a look now.
Other features. Shut the fuck
There you go. You're going down with the sickness. Oh. Oh, apparently I'm live.
Oh yeah,
I'm live.
I just got onto YouTube and it said on.
Fucking Lego Pirates of the Crappy Bean, Jesus Christ. So that's working. Is it working on Twitch now then? If I stay on the YouTube one, because I want to test out the
Seems to be.
fucking Lego Pirates of the Crappy Bean. Right, okay, one watching, that's probably me. Fucking what? I just looked at the description of this.
Yeah, it's work on both. It's all good.
Sweet. I just want to check the comments, see if they come through on the YouTube one though. So Titmonger. I don't think it'll work on this though. Did it work on Twitch? Yep, Bollock Bean, yep. But the one on YouTube isn't working.
Oh, yeah.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. Oh yeah, dude. That's what I wanted to read you. I'll do it while I'm live. You know, I started asking you, fucking Bollock Bean on YouTube. Started asking about Crazy Imp's origin and what I can do with it all and that shit. I started writing up a couple of backstories for him.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just get my book quickly. It's weird looking at myself on YouTube and I can see myself, but I'm not moving. Basically, the first one is basically the origins of Crazy Imp, but goes on to like the Chaos Team theory.
Oh, yeah.
With that is what was it? Prepared to break the fourth wall whenever and will kill any cunt in front of him. I literally worded it as like he'll just destroy any motherfucker in his way. I sort of try to keep it professional as possible. The next thing I was like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna change it. But yeah, his origin was like not the war on the planet was what we did originally. He wasn't originally an imp, but then his master decided to create on him, but the mutation went horribly wrong. He then decided to take on drug gang lords and all that, but ended up working for them.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and after working and accidentally ending the gang war, I had to put in accidentally ending it. He then goes home and you find out it's been transformed, and the story sort of kicks off from there. But the next story is probably my favourite one. It's sort of the beginning of it. It's like fighting a war on his home planet against Tesla and his army. Tesla was the bad guy. I don't know if he was the bad guy on that point, but I made him the bad guy there.
He was the original bad guy.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who the other bad guy was. I couldn't remember, but I was like, I put Tesla. Kronos. I put Kronos in that one, but I'll put him in the third story there. So I'll put for this one here. After fighting a war on his home planet against Tesla and his army, the remaining soldiers escaped the planet and scattered across the galaxy and forced into hiding and to like, you know. I'll start reading that. I was like, that's a good idea. Started writing the next paragraph. I was like, hang on a minute, I'm just doing Doctor Who at the minute. I literally thought, this is fucking Doctor Who. But Imp started working to fight for the community as an anti-hero. Gets interrupted when he discovers an evil con man in Chicago called Rick Myers.
What a twist.
And after a long battle and finally succeeding, he discovers there's a link between Rick Myers and Tesla, and he tries to contact the last survivors of the war. And then, but after months of trying, he gets the electric bill from British Gas and decides to take out British Gas so he doesn't have to pay the bill. So the enemies in this one are Tesla, Rick Myers, and British Gas.
Yeah, it's good lore, feed.
But
good story right there.
Well, it's the Crazy Imp theorem, isn't it? So it's going to be stupid.
Yeah,
it's going to be serious, but stupid. It's like, but then there's an unexpected link with British Gas and Tesla. So the search becomes a desperate call for help as the war is back on. I sent that to my mate who is proper into comics. And he was like, how are you going to do the links then between them two? Because there's a good way you can make it work. I'm listening like, I ain't got a fucking clue. I just wrote it. I don't know.
Go along, dude.
Exactly. Best way. And the third one, I haven't done yet, but obviously it's going to be Tesla, Kronos with the wall and fuck Rick Myers off and British Gas off. Probably Sky TV or something like that, but yeah. But the first one was crazy and but wacky motherfucker. Prepared to break the fourth wall whenever possible, but when threatened or any ally threatened will stop at nothing until the situation has been dealt with accordingly. That is such a fucking me. That is.
Kick the balls off him.
Crazy imp is a mutation from a regular imp after an experiment from his former master went horribly wrong, and he sees it as a gift despite having uncontrolled anger and crazy fits of rage. I had to put rage in there somehow. I had to. Exactly. His master disappeared weeks after testing on him, and he spent most of his life trying to find him, but gave in the search and went off taking on gangs and drug lords in Bolivia and Colombia, only to join them and protect them. So it's like, I'm going to stop you all. The next thing you know, it's like, you want some weed?
What?
After working and accidentally ending the gang wars, he runs home only to find his home has been destroyed and transformed into a bar which he makes his own home, which is sort of taken on a Deadpool thing, where he makes a bar his home.
Yeah.
So I've sort of done that a little, but it's like, what's going on here? But then I'm going to try and lead it on, so like his former master was Tesla. But then I want to take that away then last minute and be like, oh, you thought wrong.
Yeah, guilty bastards.
Because you know, it's like, I was like the whole Star Wars bit was like, Obi-Wan told you about your father. Yeah, he told me you killed him. No, I'm your father. I want to avoid that bit.
Yeah.
So lead it on to like, this is how it's going to be, then be like, oh no.
Just fucking me, yeah.
So it's probably going to be like Tesla's got him, and me like, do you know what happened to your master? It's like, no, what happened to him? It's like, well, the normal beat, I'm your master. No, you're not. No, I killed him. Oh, okay.
Legit.
Right, let's just end.